Hello. Are we all met? Well, I certainly hope so. What is going on, my survivors? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the VTuber survivor from the future, and I'm back with another chat and chill Zatsudan stream. Very low maintenance stream today. Well, cause it's the weekly Zatsudan. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm still groggy from a nap and a long night. But we press on. Anyway, guess the first thing I should get into is my brain stopped. my brain stopped. Head empty, trying to make words. The clip highlight video, wasn't able to work on it yesterday because I had plans the whole day. I'll see if I can make it tomorrow before the Minecraft stream. If I can, I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that I have to address, but it's a no-brainer, easy upload. Yeah. All right. Well, as you can tell from the title, I wanted to finally get the chance to talk about my trip from last weekend. All right. So my trip. I took a red-eye flight Thursday evening from Future CA to Future NY. However, we had to take well, it wasn't to Future NY. It was to Future. How the heck? What the initial numbers for Future Detroit? Yeah, Future Detroit. Brain stop. Sorry. Future Detroit, and then we had to transfer to another plane that would take us to Future NY. But yeah, I'll just say that the night went by so quick. Like our departure time was like 10:15, I think. And then we ended up, and then it was like 6 in the morning after like 3.5, 4 hours. So yeah, I was feeling a little bit of the jet lag. But yeah, when we got there, we met with Survivor Brother. But I'll just say this right now. The flight was okay. I think I was just trying to get used to the jet lag. But it was also raining that day, so I was wet. I was cold, I was hungry, I was tired. I was all of the above. I was a little bit cranky. But thankfully, we got breakfast burritos delivered to us. And I took a nap. While he was getting work done. Because the initial plan was, that I would be staying at his place. And that Survivor Mom and Survivor Grandma would be at the hotel. Because, there's just not enough room at his little suite. And then we figured, wait, why don't we... Well, he said, you know what? I've been cooped up in my apartment for too long. I'm gonna go to the hotel because it also looks nicer. And I was like, all right. I have I don't care either way, just as long as I have a place to sleep. So yeah, we packed up and we went over there. And the hotel room was nice. It was one of those residence inns, so like people that were there for like a while, like maybe a week to 2 weeks. People who do business there. I mean, it was a bit pricey, but it was worth it because we were just there for a weekend. And then after that, that evening we went to this nice Italian restaurant. I don't think it was like a 4-star or 5-star. I don't think it had any Michelin stars. It was a starred restaurant, but it was really nice. The service was good. The food was great. And the atmosphere was also... the food was good, but the service and atmosphere were great. Yeah, that's how I should word it. And I'm pretty sure you guys could tell by those pictures that I posted. Yeah, it was good. I had some lobster ravioli. Just the bread with the olive oil, red pepper flake dressing was also good. And then for dessert, I had a chocolate lava cake, which is, oh my god, it was so good. I think that's my new favorite dessert now, chocolate lava cake with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. I hope that's not something I end up craving. And so that night, we were just chilling, just eating snacks and playing on the Switch. And then we ended up going to bed, and then we woke up. And then Survivor Mom and Grandma went downstairs for the complimentary breakfast and brought some stuff back up. I think I just had some bacon and a little bit of orange juice because that morning we had to go on a road trip to future PA. Yeah. A road trip to future PA to meet Survivor Mom's father's sister. Yeah. So we had to meet an aunt who we never got to see before, but she would always send us like postcards for the holidays or birthdays or whatever. And I'm pretty sure I talked about this in a earlier stream this week or last week, but yeah. So we went to this restaurant. It was more like a tavern. It was an old school like colonial inn, I think. And then they decked it out and they turned it into like a tavern, and it was really nice. I mean, like we were the first ones there because we had reservations for when it opened. But it was really nice. It was like one of those hometown eatery atmospheres. Like they had the game going on. There was a bar downstairs, and like we were in like the main dining room, I think. And there's also like an outside location where they have like a pond with their own like home raised trout. I don't think any of us ordered any of the trout, but yeah. And basically it was I've never eaten at a place like that before, so like they basically have whatever you want, whatever you ask for. I'm pretty sure they'll cook it up for you. But I just wanted something from the menu. I didn't want anything too adventurous. So, looked at the menu, and I'm pretty sure I already told you guys. Looked at the menu, and I went to burgers. I was like, let me see what their burgers are. And I think initially I think I did plan on getting a burger anyways. Or was I planning on getting something else? No, you know what? Nah, I think I just didn't know what to get, so I looked at burgers. And so my first initial instinct was, okay, bacon cheeseburger. That's familiar territory. But then immediately to the right of it, I saw spicy bison burger. And I was like, bison meat? What's the difference between beef and bison meat? And so the waiter gets back, and he asked for us, and I asked about their burgers, and he was like, yeah, just burgers that come with, meat, like patty, cheese, lettuce, tomato, whatever. And I was like, tell me about your bison burger. burger. What is bison meat? I've never had anything like that. He said, just a leaner, cleaner meat than beef. If you want a healthy alternative. And I was like, really? And so I was like, okay, I'll get one of those. And so I get the burger. It's basically just ordered like a spicy bison cheeseburger at that point. But I didn't try it like with everything on it. I just cut off a piece of the meat, and I was like, wow, it's beef, but it's not fatty or greasy. It's just straight beef. Like, it's clean. Especially considering that, dang, I really don't want to get into too foodie philosophical or whatever, but when you consider how most beef today is like grain fed, and then the grain has like a bunch of stuff in it that kind of just affects the overall taste depending on where you're getting your meat from. But with bison is, it's wild, it's grass fed already. And I was like, whoa, I think I could have this over beef basically whenever. And so yeah, I tried it with everything on. I tried the spicy burger with the cheese and the ketchup and tomato, and it was honestly probably one of the best cuts of meat I've ever had. So I think I'm gonna look into getting bison meat any chance that I can, if I got the money for it. Yeah. And then after that, we went back to Future NY or we drove back to Future NY because we had to meet Survivor aunt and uncle. But yeah, it was my Survivor dad's middle sister who has a family. Yeah, because they lived in Future CA with us for a long time, but they moved out there, I think, a year ago. Yeah, a year ago, for work reasons, and it seems like my aunt likes it out there a lot better. She says, I don't want to move. My husband can move back, but I'm saying, that's funny. But yeah, it was nice seeing like my little cousins again. I haven't seen them in a year, or seen my aunt and uncle in a year. So yeah, it was nice hanging out with them. And then that morning we road tripped all the way back to the hotel we had, because we had reservations for I think one night, and so we set up reservations again for another night. So we got to the hotel, we dropped off our stuff, and then we went to this Colombian restaurant, and it wasn't like, like Colombian aesthetic or anything. It was just more like Colombian food. But it was pretty like a Latin American, like, nice atmospheric restaurant, if you think about it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. But the food there was also good. Service was also good. And yeah, that's kind of it. The chicharrones they have there, it's not like the chicharrones you get from like the store where it's just the fried skin or whatever. This one, it's like genuinely like legit fried pork belly, and it was pretty dank. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty gas. Some pretty good chicharrones. Yeah. And then I think there was like, I think there were like chicken tacos that we had with like some shrimp in it. Those were also pretty good. Those were pretty fire. And then I had like their fresh style cherry limeade. That was pretty bomb, because I like cherry limeade. And then what else? Brain trying to process all that stuff from last weekend, because this weekend kind of fried my brain as well. And then I think I kind of just ordered another chocolate lava cake because they had it, and I was like, all right, I want it. All right. And then after that, we just went back to the hotel and chilled the entire last day. I ended up ordering us some Five Guys because I think we were still full because it was a late lunch. So some of us were still full from that, but I ordered us some Five Guys. I think I ordered myself the bacon cheeseburger with some fries, and dang. After having that, I admitted for the first time that In-N-Out can be defeated by other burger places. So yes, Five Guys is better than In-N-Out. That is my take. As a CA native who has tried another burger establishment, Five Guys is better than In-N-Out. Alright. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Monday came around, Survivor brother was at work. And so I went downstairs for the complimentary breakfast, but I think all I really wanted was just a waffle. So I got a waffle. It was kind of like one of those make your own waffles, like you pour your own batter and then you wait for the machine to finish it. And then I went back upstairs, and then I just chilled. I had a breakfast sandwich that they also sold. I think it was like a croissant, ham, and egg sandwich. And then an orange juice. And then we packed everything up, and we went to the airport. And we got on the plane, going back to Detroit. And then from Detroit, we went back to CA. And it was another red-eye flight. Yeah. But this time, on the flight, because I wasn't tired. Well, I wasn't really that tired, but on the plane. On the plane, I got to look at one of those in-flight movies. And I watched the recent Wes Anderson film that came out, like, I think a month ago or something. Asteroid City. The only Wes Anderson films I really saw were Fantastic Mr. Fox and the Isle of Dogs, and those were stop-motion animation. But I never saw like one of his live-action films with, like the all-star cast and whatnot. And yeah, it was an interesting film. I feel like I need to see it like a second time just to figure out what I saw. But I do like how the movie is shot, because it makes it seem like you're watching a play, but in like, film format. Like any one of those shots could be like sets. Could be like sets for like, the specific scenes or even the acts. And it could work. I don't know if I really like Wes Anderson's style of directing, though, because everyone was kind of just monotone, but also with a bit of personality. Except for, like, a few characters, like Steve Carell's character, he had personality. Some of the kids had personality. It was just, like the main father protagonist. He was pretty flat in terms of showing any personality, but I think that's also because he's, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen the movie, he's also dealing with the grief of losing his wife and then having to explain it to his kids. It's been 3 weeks since she passed. They have her ashes like in Tupperware. And so he's talking to Tom Hanks' character, who's the father-in-law, and how they're gonna be staying with him. They're on like a road trip. So they stop at like, Asteroid City, which is like, but it's not really big. It's just, it has this diner, and then it has like, these condos that you could stay at, like hotel style condos. And it's famous because there's like it's not a big asteroid, like it's a small, like, kind of like shot put ball sized asteroid, but it left a pretty decent sized crater. And I'm not gonna go too much into the film, but more spoilers ahead. There's like this watching. Is it like a star alignment or something? Like all of the characters gather around like at night, and like this scientist is like doing like a star constellation alignment or whatever event, and they all like have like their cardboard boxes with the see-through thing to watch it, so it's not burned into your retinas. But as that's going on, an alien arrives, and that's stop motion. The alien is stop motion. Alien arrives. He comes down. He's looking at everybody like he doesn't make any noises. He's just kind of like wide-eyed, staring at everybody. He picks up the asteroid and just takes it with him. That's it. He just takes the asteroid and leaves, and like the whole place is under quarantine because they don't know how to deal with alien contact. And keep in mind, this takes place in the year 1955, so it's kind of that style of, or that time period of atmosphere. And there's like some other like character arcs going on, and other characters dealing with stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting movie, but I feel like you need to watch it twice in order to understand it. And I'll probably find time to watch it maybe, I don't think this week, but maybe next week, hopefully. But yeah. That's pretty much my in-flight movie, and oh my god. And then the rest of the flight, there were babies crying. Get this? There were twins, baby twins, sat right behind me in Survivor Mom's seat, and one of them just was not having it. And you know, like, babies have like very specific cries. Like, there's the sad cry, there's the hungry cry, there's the uncomfortable cry, and then there's the angry cry. And this baby was just angry. And I could tell, like, the parents were new parents, because the mom was, like, kind of okay, but the dad was, like, starting to get frustrated. He sounded like that. I don't think he, like, showed it, but yeah. But then we got off the flight, and we were finally able to go home. For what time we ended up getting home? It was late though, I think, or it wasn't too late. I don't remember. I just remember we got back at like a pretty decent time. Oh yeah, we got back like around 11:30, I think. Yeah, we got back at a decent time. I was able to take a shower and then just chill for the night. Or go to sleep immediately after, I don't remember. Anyways, and that was basically my trip. Oh, we still got some time for the stream. Okay. That was my trip. And then, the cool thing I did over this weekend is I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm not gonna get into spoiler territory because it's very new. But I will say they did do the movie, or they did do the video game justice. I mean, it's not 100% like the video game. There are some differences, especially with the main character. He has a backstory. They give him a backstory, and this whole developing character arc. Because we don't really see anything from Mike in the video game. You're just there at the desk watching cameras and keeping the animatronics out. But there, like, he acts like, obviously Freddy's is closed down. It's closed down, but instead of like it being like destroyed, like there has to be a security guard there to keep, to keep robbers out of it or homeless out of it, and just keep it, keep it in like somewhat decent condition, in case of whatever. And so that's kind of how he was doing the job. And what else? yes, the movie was plot heavy, but with a franchise like Five Nights at Freddy's, which is just soaked, smothered in lore and plot, it kind of has to be plot heavy. So I don't know why critics. I guess critics weren't really gonna like it to begin with because it's a video game movie, and video game movies are they've been hit and miss. But recently with Sonic, with Mario, and now Five Nights at Freddy's, they're giving the fans what they want instead of trying to please critics or a general audience. And I feel like that's like the way movies have to go. Because who cares about what critics say in the first place? Or what are critics gonna do? I mean, sure, you might not get an award, but as long as you make a movie that you're proud of and that people genuinely love and still makes money, then who cares? Who cares about that Oscar or that Golden Globe or whatever? Especially when you consider what happened a couple years ago now. Yeah, when you consider what happened at the last Oscars. Oh man. Yeah. And then I should probably go over plans for November. November streaming is still gonna be as is. Yeah, it's still totally gonna be as is, Sunday through Friday, Pacific Standard Time, most likely 5 p.m., but depending on what may change, the stream may be as early as 1 p.m. on an occasion. Yeah. But right now, I kind of just need to think about what stream to do Wednesday. Excuse me. Let's see. I think I'll leave that open. It's gonna be undetermined game. So I think I might just do like a spinner wheel of whatever games I have, and then it'll just be like a surprise that day. Yeah, but I don't have the schedule set, so let me do that. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, nothing, Sunday. Go. And then okay. Now I just download it. Come back here. Go. Right. Let's fire it up. Okay. As you can see right here, we have the schedule for this week. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Minecraft for Minecraft Monday. Tuesday will be the Halloween karaoke stream. I'm gonna pick out some songs that I can sing and then I'm just gonna go look over the lyrics as I sing them to the best of my ability. I got a better mic, so yeah, should be really good. And then Wednesday, it's gonna be a random game. It will be a surprise, so look forward to that. And Thursday, we playing Budokai 3. We're gonna be doing Krillin's route. And then Friday, more Xenoverse 2. We'll just be going over the parallel quests. They're gonna be parallel quest galore. And then Sunday, we got the weekly Zatsudan again. Alright. Now, let's go back over to the main screen. Yeah, dang. Talked about everything that I wanted to talk. Well, not everything I wanted to talk about, but man, some stuff went on last night. I really don't want to get into it because that's not the kind of vibe here on my stream. But who knows? Maybe I won't bring it up. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to waste time. What else could I do to waste time? Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about that new indie animated show, The Amazing Digital Circus, which has some great voice talent. And it's pretty wacky and zany, but I like it. I like it for what it is. And I know they just dropped the pilot, but I wonder how long it's gonna take until we get, more episodes. Like, either we'll get an episode 2, or they'll wait until they can make an official episode 1, and then, continue the series. Because it's all up in the air. And I don't know how long they've been working on, I don't know how long they've been working on it, but it's funny, the episode dropped, and then it immediately gets a fan base afterwards. I'm like, dang, all you need to do is drop one banger episode, and you get a fandom instantly. Ugh. I was kind of like, you know what? I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's see. Okay, what else? What else can I talk about to waste time? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I could talk about how my allergies have been acting up just recently. It has been super dry. And I don't know if that's because of... I don't know, it's because of the weather change, or just more allergies, but I don't know. It's just been getting to me today. Right. Well, I guess I wasted enough time. I should probably close out the stream now. Anyways, thank you for coming to today's stream. If you like what you saw, please follow me on Twitch, where I stream Sunday through Friday Pacific Standard Time. Just adhere to the schedule that I post on Twitter. If you're watching this VOD at any point in the future, please like and subscribe to me on YouTube, where I upload all of my VODs. Unless something happens and then I gotta get rid of the VOD, but yeah. And yeah. So next stream will be tomorrow for Minecraft Monday. I don't know what we're gonna do in Minecraft, but yeah, that's what we're playing. So yeah, just look forward to that. And until then, I will see you tomorrow. So see you later. Goodbye.